To Karen talking about brainwave entrainment and mind machines and the like, and so I went onto Wikipedia and I thought I'd look up and just do a bit of extra, revision about how the various brainwave frequencies, delta, theta, alpha, beta, and hey presto, I've learned something new. There's something else called the SMR, which is what I would normally associate with the lower parts of the beta frequency, but as it turns out, that's another distinct range called the sensor motor something or other. Okay, check that out on Wikipedia. I mean, if I'm to do a series of videos about brainwave entrainment, and essentially a lot of the information which is out there, which is of any good, is already on Wikipedia, I might as well just tell you, go to Wikipedia. I don't know if I'm going to put a link down there or just say, go to Wikipedia, type in algorithm, okay? Or just do a Google search for effective algorithms on the brain, and look at that and look how it connects with the whole sleep-wake cycle and the connection to disease, for instance, like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue, and also forms of sleep disorders. So that's quite interesting stuff. But what I'm interested in is what I personally can use, let's say, an alpha rhythm for. I'm probably going to do another video just more based upon theta rhythms, more based upon delta rhythms, and another one based upon something else, because I think that's like fun and constructive for me to do that. It's good for me just to speak my mind, and then hey presto, other people out there can send me a message in the comment section and tell me that they disagree, and when I turn on my mobile phone and connect it to the internet, I'll get all these wonderful little notifications popping up saying, hey Nick, guess what, someone on the internet disagrees with what you think. Okay, wonderful. So feel free, leave a comment down below as to what you think I'm right about and what you think I'm wrong about. What do I use alpha rhythms for? Okay, I use them to relax, I use them to go blank, I use them to go tranquil. One of the mind machines I've got has got a control, so I can select which frequency I want to use, okay, down to a fraction of 1 cycle per second, which means that it's great for me to choose where I want to go. Also, there's other forms of technology like G-neural, which I can use to select a particular frequency and then go to it. G-neural is great because that just you set your frequency, you can type it in down to numerous different fractions, decimal fractions of a single cycle per second, and just use that frequency and see how you explore it. The good thing to do with all this stuff is just to play with it and have fun. Okay, I tend to go between 8 and 12 cycle per second as my understanding of what alpha is about, and it's really rather good. There's also the, I think it's 8.6 cycle per second, which is the Schumann resonance, which is the frequency of the Earth's electromagnetic field, and that is a very tranquil frequency to go on. When you do alpha rhythms, you will get calm, you will get relaxed, you will be able to enjoy being empty-minded and feeling very slightly spaced out. It is very good for that sort of thing. Whether that actually works well with something like spiritual experience or not, I don't know. But when I have been doing a lot of alpha rhythms, when I'm doing something of a more religious nature, let's say forms of prayer type exercises, it does feel much more tranquil and much more calm when I'm doing them than otherwise. But sometimes you want to develop the more euphoric experiences for that sort of thing, so you would want to experiment with gamma. Okay, gamma frequency, but I'll just tell you that now just so you got a hint of something to play around with when you're doing your own theological type of stuff. And the whole wonderful thing about religious type exercises, they're there to be mind expanding, which means it's there to push you to a slightly different brainwave frequency than you would normally be at. And that's why all these various religious concepts are quite so mind-blowing, which of course have been simplified by too many people to the point whereby it stops being quite so mind-blowing, so you find a way of making it mind-blowing just so that you can get to these other brainwave frequencies and actually have some fun. But with alpha, it's about tranquility, that it's like a calm focus. Okay, with I really shouldn't be saying this right now because I want to do another video on theta, but with alpha, it's calm, almost empty, tranquil attention on something. Okay, it's like you're looking at something, you're taking it in, but in a almost like you're not caring to, you're not forcing it to happen. It's not intense, but with theta it's more intense involvement. Okay, intense involvement with that one thing. So it has a different vibration, has a different mood to it, has a different energy or experience to it than a lower, more intense frequency like being in theta. So I just thought I'd tell you about that right now. Speak to you soon.